What's up? Um, September. I'm out here. I'm training for a 5K. So far, I I think the first day I just ran like the trail. It starts where that thing is. It starts. You never seen this side. I never went. I never go down this far, but that's the end of it. But the race is basically we start here, we go up to where I start, and then we come back here. So on the first day, I think last Saturday, 2 weeks ago, a week ago, I started here and I ran. I didn't stop. And I made it to the other end thinking that would have been the 5K, but it's only halfway. But mentally, I wasn't ready for it. And it was the first time running. So I was tired, I was sweating, but I didn't stop. So I felt pretty good about that. So I bought an app right there, you can see it. And it's just getting me used to running, I guess. So you run for a minute, you walk for a minute, you run for a minute. And so I just came down this way. It's 8 intervals of running, walking with 5-minute cool-offs. But yesterday I did 2 sessions. It's supposed to be every other day. But I don't feel like I'm dying or anything. Plus, I be walking all the time, so it is what it is. So I'm gonna do this next one, and I'm gonna show you the result. Not that there's gonna be a result, but I'm gonna go to the other end. So this is day 2. So basically, you see the app. I'll put up it. But basically, it's day 1, day 2, day 3. I think it's like 18 days or I don't know. But I'm really excited. I'll talk to you when I get on the other side. But yeah. Peace. So I finished my run. Now I'm going home. I'm not sure about the water thing, because right now I'm carrying my phone in one hand, and do I have to carry the other? But how do you drink? Do you stop? And I gotta do some research. But yeah, I feel, I don't know, I can't describe this feeling. It's a new feeling. I never practiced for no marathon. But this morning when I got up, I didn't really want to come out here because I was in my bed. It is a holiday. And my body kind of aches from yesterday. So I was running, practicing. So then I come out here, right from my house, I walk a little bit. I don't stretch. I think I gotta start stretching too. I push start on the app, and then boom. And the next thing I know, I'm like, I don't even play music. I just listen to the sound of my breath and the rhythm of my feet, which technically is music. It's like that. Boom, cha, cha, boom, cha, boom. And then the app will be like, all right, now you gotta walk. And I just start walking. And it's like, boop, run. And the wind. And then the added bonus, kind of weird, like maybe people always ran on this trail, but most likely they're practicing too. So when they see me running, I see them running, we give a what's up, because we're on the same page. But yeah. And then for the rest of the day, I'm feeling like, I don't know, I'm just feeling good because I did something. So I'm gonna try to do this before school starts. I don't know how that's gonna work, but we can do it after school. I don't know. But just in case you forgot, or maybe you don't remember, I don't know. But look, right there, you see that pink thing? That's the race. And good morning. So that's probably a racer right there. Let's see if they start running. Are they gonna start running? Yeah, they started running. So it is crazy. It's now I don't know what's gonna happen when it rains, because I just bought these shoes, And I don't want to get them all rained up. I could put on old shoes, but I ain't trying to slip and slide and die. Maybe I'll jog around in my house. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when it rains. But update, it's September. I am overwhelmed. So if all I had to worry about was this race, that'd be one thing. But I started school last week. And I got 26 kids. Well, I had 27 kids, but one kid didn't come. So 26 kids, 18 girls, and 7 boys. 6 boys, 7 boys. And they're a handful. Every time I tell the other teachers, oh yeah, well, they already know I have the most. And they're like, oh my gosh, you got so many kids. And I'm like, they're not that bad. Because I came in on some, that ain't happening. I did a lot of, what do you call it? Preemptive kind of things. I didn't want the kids over by my desk, so I put these little carpet dots. So every time they get close, they'd be like, why are you over there for? And they got a visual representation of, more bird. That's what they say all the time, more bird. I had them already in seats when they came in. Like, the seating chart was made before they got to class. And I just hit them with a PowerPoint the first day. Like, this is the expectations of the class. I would say out of the 26, maybe 20, they're in line. They know what's up. I got some 6 kids that, I don't know, we gotta figure it out. I bought classroom management books, got like 4 of them. Cost me $100. But I'm seeing if my school will reimburse me, since it is an educational purchase. Actually, I spent $522 on getting my classroom to the way I like it. And I still need to buy my own printer, because our printer we have for the school, it's nice, but other teachers be messing it up. So I go down there and I'm pushing things and it will not work. I'm getting frustrated because I get to school around 6 a.m. It gives me about an hour and a half to get stuff all together. And I spend a good half an hour playing with this stupid printer that I didn't break. I get paper for that printer, paper that I didn't use. So I want to get my own. And but yeah, so that's school. We got a new principal. He's doing what he needs to do. I teach at a Catholic school, right? They got a dress code, right? On day 1, a boy comes in with earrings. 2 earrings, not just one, and not some small little speck. He had like some big ass cubic zirconium shit. And he just like, what? He has his hair all Justin Bieber'd out, all. And said student was an issue last year and the year before. Lots of disruptions have had him as the epicenter. So a whole week, all the teachers are like seeing if the principal was going to come down on him, but all week he had his earrings in. Now I don't even know the protocol. What do you do? Can you take the earrings out? I don't know. Had another student, 2 students, they were siblings. They dyed their hair red, as if they're on some Ice Spice looking. I don't know if they're allowed to dye their hair red. One of my kids had highlights, although they had the highlights from last year. So nothing happened last year, but when I ran into the principal, he's like, yeah, you gotta tell me about these kids. Who's that kid with the highlights? So We'll see. But the principal said we got 2 weeks to take it easy. So on the third week, that's when he's expecting to see us teaching and stuff. A little nervous about that, because although I've been preparing mentally for the new school year, and I got all my books, logins, I even printed up all the papers and homework and all that for religion. I don't have any lesson plans, so I gotta do that today. Just try to get ahead of the curve. I gotta figure out an easier way to do tests. So I'm gonna try the rubric system, where I never did it, but I think it'll be easier to manage. So all parties involved will know what the hell is going on. But this said, so after one app I bought 2 apps, but I bought 2. One app, it kind of had like a zombie chasing you, but I thought that was stupid. The other app is more official. And at the end of your run practice, it asks you, was it easy or hard? And then it adjusts for your whatever. So one of the questions is, when you're done with the race, can you still sing? And I'm like, oh yes, I can sing. I ain't even. So I don't know if it's gonna like keep adjusting until I won't be able to sing. But yeah, so that's that. I started grad school. Pretty cool. I'm taking 2 classes. One is technology and English learners, which is interesting because in theory, I'm not teaching English learners, although I would say 80% of the students are Spanish speaking, but they do speak English. But ideally, if it works for EL English learners, it'll work for regular learners, so it doesn't hurt them. And the teacher, she, the way the class is set up, every other week we do a Zoom, and then the other weeks are kind of self-directed work. She'll make us like a PowerPoint or something. We read a book. We have to answer a discussion board. We have to make a video about a technology. We have to make a screen share about a website. We have to make some notes about the chapter we read. So, and the book is like this thick. It's like a book I would have picked up myself. So I did the first assignment. I got one more assignment that I thought it was due tomorrow, but it apparently was due yesterday. But she emailed me, said we got till today to finish it. So she's super cool in that regard. When I posted my video, she's like, oh, you're funny. Of course, I got my A's. But the other class, this one's kind of kicking my ass. We had to read 3 chapters before tomorrow. Yesterday, I was just sitting there. The only way I could get through reading is if I like read out loud. And it's an ebook, because I couldn't find, because I needed the book. I should have ordered it. It is what it is. But it's an ebook, and when I zoom out, it gets a little fuzzy, which is irritating. It's not crisp. And it's about special needs, IEPs, and all these other acronyms. And it's useful because like if you had a student and you wanted them to get special help, because the law, because at one point, if somebody was, you remember when Black Eyed Peas like, let's get retarded in here? So at one point, words like that were used frequently, and people who are disabled were treated like they're pariahs. But the law has been put into effect where they have to be treated equally. But it gets tricky because let's say that there's a kid who's disruptive. You would like to put him in another room, but the parents may argue, if he's in another room all day, how is he going to get socialized? But then the teachers are like, well, if he's with the other kids, he is disruptive. So how to find the balance. So I think the class is good, but this one is asynchronous, so we don't meet and gotta read all that stuff, and tomorrow I gotta take a test on the IEP. I think I'm good with it. I don't know. I still got one chapter to read. These chapters are dry. As my students would say, there's no pictures in there. But I don't know. I want to tell them at some point, the pictures will come into your brain. You will make your own pictures. Anything else of interest? A student told me they like my fit. Because this year I'm going monochrome, black, gray, and white. I got these running shoes, but black. I got a little white Nike. I got Adidas shoes, white, gray, with some gum bottoms, I think. That ugly color. Got 3 gray pants, black pants, and then a whole bunch of gray shirts, gray and white. And then what's cool about this motif, they don't even have to be expensive. I don't gotta be with no Coach. I mean, some teachers might, but it's just the colors. And actually, a couple times when I came in, the people were like, "Oh, you look nice." I didn't spend any money. All the shit I bought was on sale on the 50% off racks. So I think it'll be easier to keep up. And on Amazon, I saw these dope sweaters that had like these interesting things on it. But yeah, that's about it, man. Everything else is good. My pops is good. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep everything keeping. You might be asking, you said you're doing the race thing. Why are you doing the race thing? Well, I can answer that. 3 reasons. 1, why not? I like to try new things. This is a new thing. Something that it costs $30 to enter, but you get a shirt. But and that trail that I'm always on, that money goes to making sure the trail is looking nice or whatever. So that works. Number 2, it's cheap. Like if I had to go to the gym, to all that stuff. But anyone could put on shoes and run, and you run at your own pace. At the gym, you might be picking up whatever you're picking up, and you look over and some guy is picking up like 18 billion tons, or some girl. You're feeling all like, ah! But you run at your own pace. 3, I guess there's a 4, but 3, the other day when I was walking on another trail, I walked into a race and I was just watching the people, and it was really electric. People running in there and everyone getting all excited and people dying. I was like, I walk this trail all the time and I walk miles, so I should be able to run a race, because 5K is only 3.1 miles. And on a good day, I might walk 5 miles, 6 miles. One time I walked 12 miles. So it's like, I know I could do it. So, and I guess the 4th one, when I was watching the people coming in from the race, I noticed there were some beautiful people. Oh my gosh. And I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure they don't smoke cigarettes or sit on the couch all day. Maybe they do, and every now and then they run a race. But that's the type of person I would want to be like kind of bumping into. So maybe on the day of the race, cross that finish line, she's like, I was behind you the whole time watching you run and you look so good. Let me take this one. And then she runs to the finish line into her husband's and 16 kids. But either way, man, it's a good feeling that I'm experiencing running. And, I'm 43, so I'm feeling like I don't. My expectation is not to be number one in that race, because there's people who've been running a lot longer than me. But my goal is not to stop. My goal is to finish. As soon as I start testing or seeing how fast I can go, have a goal. But yeah. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Be safe. It's September. Happy Labor Day. And peace. That is a beautiful sky right there.